Okay, sorry, the mic is muted. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mamaliez. Welcome tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And Mamaliez is about sharing our behind closed door stories with unconditional and respect. And tonight I have a very, very special guest, and she's very special in my heart. And I would like to introduce you and bring you to her. And she has transformed my whole life. Actually, starting from last year, because pandemic last year, it was a lot of awakenings, and fortunately, God sent her to me, and she came into my life at the most perfect timing. I'd just like to introduce you, Miss Matubala Shirley. Shirley, yeah, she's an intuitive teacher and master healer. She's a certified Theta Healing Master and certified Science by Think Institute of USA. She does also certified singing, bowl instructor, and crystal uh, past life viewing instructor and practitioner, entrepreneur, and a life coach. Uh, Additional to that, I tell you, she is also my emotional support system, everything all in one. My ustazah, my spiritual, my psychologist, semua all in one to me. So let me introduce you. Let's welcome Shirley. Let's see. Hi, Shirley.
Hello, hi.
How are you, Shirley? Thank you so much
Fine.
for coming tonight.
And how are you today?
I'm good. I'm so honored to have you today with us. Maybe I just want, oh my God, my kids are here.
Oh,
You want to say hello? Huh? Okay. Okay. So,
hi.
yeah, Shirley, so would you like to maybe introduce yourself a little bit? Just a
Hi.
summary?
Summary. Okay,
Yeah.
my name is very long. Madhubala Shirley. You can call me Madhu or Shirley. Either way, I am, what can I tell? I live in Klang. I coach people, I teach people intuition, how to improve on their intuition, how to
Mm.
improve in their life, how to get connected and close to God.
Alhamdulillah. So I just want to say before we continue with the interview today, let's just say hello to everyone. We have Anila, who is also, thank you,
Hi,
Anila,
Anila.
for joining. Hi, Anila. Thank you so much for joining. She is one of my classmates with Shirley. And then we have also here Zaiti Wadel.
Hi,
So
Zaiti.
yeah, just let us know where are you tuning in from. Are you in Malaysia, outside Malaysia? Let us know, and whether you're a student to Shirley or you are you have her as a life coach. Just share it with us. And we have Nathan.
Okay, then.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nathan, for joining us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
please let us know who's around right now. Say hello, okay? Okay, Shelley, you know you
Yes.
are my teacher, my friend, my beloved teacher. You've been teaching us a lot last year and this year, offline and online, and you have transformed so many people's life. Yeah, so transform. So I think a lot of people, including me, especially your students, we are very curious. Who is Shirley? Who is behind this teacher Shirley? And how did she become where she is today? What drives her, So maybe I just want to start. How about sharing about your childhood, how's your parents like, your mom, your dad? What are
Mm.
the things that you learned from when you were around that age? Maybe just share about your mom or your dad, and I will put on some pictures too. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. My actually, they've got an interesting story. Both my mom, my
Mm.
dad, and my
Oh,
this dad and
see
mom.
how cute. Which one is Shirley? This one is Shirley. So cute. Your sister, yeah?
I'm mom. Yeah, my sister is with my dad. She's the toddler one. So these two
Ah.
beautiful souls, they have an interesting love story. She was about to become a nun, a Catholic nun, and
Mm.
she went on a practical and worked in a handkerchief shop. And my dad from Malaysia, he went to India to do some studies, and they both met each
Oh,
other in the handkerchief shop.
right.
Fell in love, eloped.
Fall in love, elope.
Yeah, they eloped. They got married.
Mm-hmm.
They got
It means
married, and yeah,
they just met and just like straight away.
yeah,
Kawin.
jatuh cinta lah. Lepas
Oh.
few times, they just knew they were meant to be with each other. They got
Wow.
married. My dad comes from a Brahmin lineage where they marry amongst their caste. So my father did complete opposite. Not only
Ah.
not only did he not marry a Hindu, he married a Catholic, and he
Ah.
just eloped. Yeah, that's me and my sister and my parents in Genting Highlands.
Is this real tiger? Ah?
Yes, yes, yes. My
Oh
dad
my.
was my dad was the casino manager there in Genting Highlands. So
Oh.
school holidays we get the chance to go there.
Wow. So much fun. Ah, you are raised in also go to Genting Casino. Ah.
Yes.
Oh, we have here. I don't know what's the writing in
Hi.
Chinese. Do you
Her
know
name is
Jason?
her name is Tristan.
Tristan. Hi, Tristan. Thank you for joining. Also, student to Shirley. And
Yeah.
we have also here. Hi, Shamini.
Wow. Hi.
Shamini. Uh-huh. Shamini. Okay. And then we have also here Premier List Wari. Yeah, also.
Hi Prem. Thanks for tuning in.
And of course, we have here Adila. Hi, Adila. Thank you for joining, guys. So, okay, so how is your dad like, and how is your mom like? Are they different characters?
Different. They're quite different, but they have similarities, of course. If not, they wouldn't have fallen in
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah, my dad is very strict disciplinarian,
Ah,
very brave person, and at the same
ah,
time very generous and
ah.
very loving. My
Mm.
mom, housewife, simple housewife who amazing cook, amazing mother.
Right.
Very God, very devoted to God, lah, devoted to God.
Ah, and then you have your sister as well.
Yes, my sister. That's my goddaughter,
Ah, is your goddaughter. Is this
daughter,
your and this one? Your
my niece nephew.
niece and nephew. And also this one. What is this? Oh,
Ah,
your.
yes, my sister, my brother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
Mohammed, my sister Sarah, and my
Mm.
stepmother. This is my stepmother, and that's my niece and nephew,
Ah,
Sri Lanka.
I see, I see. So are they around in Malaysia or where are they now?
No, sister and her family lives in Sydney for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
My stepmother passed away last year, November.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So
Thank you.
what do you think the values that you take or the things that you learn from your childhood that you bring up now that you learn from
Oh,
your parents you think? Ah.
very, very importantly, I feel that I picked up the importance of virtues and
Ah,
the virtue of bravery. Oh my God, my dad and my mom, both of them, they were brave. My mom
wow.
passed away when I was 12 years old and
Oh.
of cancer, and I could see how bravely she just faced that, and she was very devoted to God. So I
Ah,
believe I inherited her amazing faith. I have not much faith. I don't believe
ah.
I came with faith, but I believe both my parents had amazing faith, and both my sister and I inherited that. God.
Wow, Alhamdulillah. And who is this you?
That's my sister.
You and
That's
your
my
sister?
my
Ah.
16th birthday lah. Those days, birthday party kan must wear sari lah.
Ah, I see. Okay, okay, that's nice. Very pretty lah both you sampai sekarang
Thank you.
pun. So you also have your dogs here, right?
Yes, my family. That's Lassie. The other one is Caesar.
Uh-huh. And they are this also the same one?
No, these are my dogs. When I got married, my late ex-husband got these two dogs, and they passed away 2 years ago at the age of 16 plus lah. 16, almost
Oh,
17.
sorry to hear that. How do you, I mean they are like your babies?
Yeah,
Students.
17, almost 17 years, can raising them.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's
That's a,
equivalent to children lah. Yeah.
yeah, like children lah, almost like memang anak you pun. So let me, how was your school time? I want you to maybe share about this picture here.
Alamak. Okay, that was a very special day. I failed my form, not failed. I didn't get a distinction for my Bahasa Form 5
Right.
paper. So no
Uh,
choice. I had to go to a private college to do STPM. So
right.
I went to a Islam college. It's Islam Madrasa in Klang, college Hafiz, and I did my Form 6 there. This was me actually receiving an award for best student for Sejarah Islam.
Jara Islam. But
Yes.
how come did you from there you can choose a college Islam? How? How come?
Oh,
Of
the
all the
only
colleges.
no, the
Uh,
only other option was another institute which had many Indians. You know, my dad was very strict. He didn't like
right.
all this hanky panky kind of kachao, so he didn't agree with that college.
Huh?
And I saw this blue building, and I went, okay, no choice. And these people, the the Islamic college was cheaper, way
How
cheaper.
many but how many non-Muslims going to that school?
I think in total it was only one, two, three, four, five of us. No, four of
Ah,
us. Four of us.
how was the experience going to that school?
Oh, it was shocking.
Shocking. Why? What
Yeah.
happened? Yeah.
Islamic is a madrasa.
Right.
So in the morning, we'll see students wearing their turban and going diligently for their prayers. Small children, they come, they stay there. It's a boarding school as well. So I used to see small boys wearing all this turban and not even daring to look up at us. And I was
Oh,
always wondering why they don't even look at us.
right,
And
right.
so that was like kind of shocking. It was a different experience for me, but it was. I appreciate the experience because I love my teacher, my Islamic history teacher, Puan Asma. She was the headmistress. Wow, the way she tells the story, she told the stories about Islamic history. It was so like entertaining,
Ah,
and that's the only topic that I really got the best student in Klang.
wow, that's amazing. Well, everybody shocked that
Yeah,
you.
she was shocked. And during this ceremony, she actually stood in front and said, Tak malu, means aren't you all shy? That an Indian girl got the best student in Islamic history.
So how was the reaction of everybody?
They
I
were
mean, like,
shocked. Shocked. It's unexpected.
did they like uh talk come forward? I mean, how was your relationship with the students there? It was, I mean, was it
Oh,
okay?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, very close. I had
Uh,
a bunch of big Malay group students. We were very close. We used to hang out, go apa buka puasa, go beraya. Very close, very close.
uh, so you basically understood the culture and also the religion more when you
Yes,
go in that school there.
yes, yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So, like, okay, maybe share me one of the most memorable memories that you have during your school during that time, that age.
Which
When
age?
I say, during your school time lah, masa umur 17, teenage years lah.
Oh,
Ah,
falling in love. Yeah, what else?
falling in love.
Being in love.
Being in love. So, okay, why don't you share about being in love? This is you. This is you. How old were you? Is this?
This
You
was
say
me,
Shirley, right?
15 years old, when we first
Ah,
sang.
15 years
Actually,
old.
yes, this is the place that actually met my ex late husband. This neighborhood, lah. This neighborhood. He was my neighbor.
So how did you meet him? Like, he
Neighbor.
was your neighbor, lepas tu you play together dengan dia?
No,
Eh?
no, no, never, never,
Eh?
never, never.
No?
He used to play this song. Elvis. He's a diehard fan of Elvis. She walks like an angel. All of Elvis songs.
Uh-huh.
He used to play every day when I pass by the house, to and fro. He will play. He'll wait for me to come, run inside and blast his music. But
Oh,
still, I
really?
yeah, but still never fell in love. Then he used to do this. What upper to and the ones they paint on the wall. So he used to write all over 143S. So I was wondering what is 143S 143.
Ah.
I love you, Shirley.
Oh, ala romantika di
Wow.
amo.
With the
That is
anchor,
so sweet.
anchor, graffiti wall.
Ah, a
Ooh.
graffiti work.
He
Wow.
went he went all out to tackle me, but I never swayed lah.
We have also, I just want to share also, we have Susan Marie Marisa Kubina is
I,
here.
I,
And then we have also Alia Fahana.
Alia.
Okay, thank you Alia for joining us. And then we have Nisha Lingam and Naren. Everybody here want to hear your story, Shirley. Okay, so so from then on, how did you like? You didn't fall in love with him immediately. So when did you fall in love with him?
I fell in love when I reckon, when I was Form 6. No, no, when I was Form 5, I think, Form 5.
From
No, even
five.
that time also it was not, I did not fall in love. It was someone who really loved me, and he really, really loved me, and I appreciated that love. So I
Uh,
went, okay, tak apa, just be with that person,
uh-huh.
with my father's permission, of course.
Uh,
And but the feeling was nice, lah. The
ah,
feeling was nice.
is this you? How old were you then?
This I was 22 years old or
Oh,
23
22
years
years
old.
old. And this one?
This was
Hola.
around that age also. This was in Tupperware. I was working at the head office. I was secretary to the marketing director.
Oh, and this is you with all the Tupperwares, right? With Shirley.
Yes.
Ah, how is it working there?
Oh,
How old were you then?
this was 21 years old.
21 years old. Okay.
Yeah,
So how
21
long
years
did
old.
you work there?
I worked there. Actually, I worked there probably 5 years, 4 years. It was by
Mm,
accident. I was studying in Unimas, Sarawak, but I didn't
mm,
have the amount, didn't have enough money to pay the fees. So I took off 2 months. I came back to this part of Malaysia, and I
ah,
applied for job, thinking that okay, I can get some amount to pay for my fees, and I
right.
got offered to work at this place, Tupperware, and they said
Mm,
secretary's position. So I just went
right.
like okay, like chuba lah. I was very honest. I told them I don't know how to do secretarial work, but I'm a very fast learner, and they agreed.
Mm,
They said okay lah, boleh lah. So I ganti, and I saw they had one issue with sticker that they were
ah,
doing it manually for
mm-hmm.
very long time. I went in, I don't know what I pressed in the computer.
Uh,
I don't know what
and
I
then
did. I finished printing over berapa, 35,000 stickers within one day.
you were supposed to print that out.
Yes,
And
print. That means you key in satu-satu, it'll take 1 month lah. I finished it within one day. So I got offered a permanent job.
within one day, 1 month job, you did it within one day.
Yes.
Oh, yo, teranya.
No, no, not me. Nothing to do with me. It's a
Uh,
simple mail merge.
simple what?
Mail merge. There's this
Oh,
button in Microsoft Word. It's a mail merge button, and nobody
uh,
knew how to do that. I click, punya click, click, jadi.
so it's a good accidental lah.
Yes, so they offered me a permanent job, and I accepted without thinking twice because at that time the salary was very high, few thousands. In
Wow.
97,
Okay.
it was few thousands. Yeah.
So, okay, this is your late ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, look at both you. Look
That's it.
very, very, tengok tu.
Uh, Ni
You all,
after we got married. Yeah, this one after we got married.
you all really berani pegang all the tiger also. You.
No, those tigers they don't know lah. They are very tame. This is when we went dating lah. I reckon this was around 19 years old,
You're
19 or 20,
19 years old. Oh my God. So
19
you
or
got
20,
married at what age?
21.
21. So, I mean, how was it? Oh my God, I married at 39. You married at 21. How is it? I mean, okay, maybe or the audience, maybe you guys can share. You know what? If you guys are married, just share. How old were you guys when you got married? You know, I married very late at 39. You know, maybe share. Oh, there's my mom. My mom is here as well.
Hi, Milia.
She said
So
you look
much.
gorgeous. And then we have also Xiang Ting Oi. Okay, you guys, at any time you have any question
Hi,
for
Milia.
Shirley, this is the time you can ask, especially Shirley student. You want to ask, this is the time for you to ask. Please
But
ask any questions.
hi, Milia. Don't ask. Belief work pula. Don't ask me to do reading. Oh, see, Milia got married at 19. Okay, Milia, you understand.
Yeah. My mom married at 19. Okay, anyone else who have their parents married early? Okay. Yeah. So how was it like getting married at early age
It
and
was not planned actually. No, I was working in Glenmary and I was traveling to and fro Klang. So I wanted to go and stay in Glenmary or Subang. And my
uh-huh.
dad, said, no, my dad is very strict. He said, "No, you're not going out." So I
Right.
stubborn. I was very stubborn. I told him I am going no matter what. And when
Ah.
my boyfriend that time, Desmond, he heard that
Hmm.
I'm going to live in Subang alone, renting a room, terus terbeliak mata dia. He said,
Oh.
"No way." Within 2 days, he got a house in Subang and he brought his whole family, moved to Subang.
Wow, for you.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
And I
amazing.
rented a room there with them.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And then when my dad found out that I'm staying there, he said, "No, this is not appropriate.
Ah.
You either come back home or you get married." Ultimatum.
Wow. So how
So
did how,
I
how
chose marriage lah.
uh Alhamdulillah, maybe that's fated, right? So
Yes,
yeah. And then at the time you were still working in Tupperware?
yes, I was.
How long after that did you go into something else after that?
At that same age, 21, I was 21, he was 22. At the same age, I
Uh-huh.
reckon there was this speaker that Tapwe invited over to give a talk on motivation. And
Mm.
I realized even though I never finished studying, I didn't do my university, but I could
Uh-huh.
still learn from amazing speakers like
Uh-huh.
him. So Desmond and I discussed, and he was involved in events, and we
Mm.
discussed and we decided let's give it a go. Let's start organizing trainings. And we
Mm-hmm.
organized our very first training. We started like dengan whatever savings we had. Both of us are not highly educated, but we knew we could get speakers, good speakers to train. And that time, training industry baru less than 10 companies.
Yelah, that time there's
Yeah.
not many motivational speaker kan.
Yeah, so
Ah.
training companies were maybe 7 or 8. So we created this company named Headway, and we just gave it all we had. We worked around the clock, key in data and stuff like
Ah.
that. And we invited speaker and we organized. The first one was success, and that's it. So I was working 2 jobs
So you mean
until
you were working with them and at the same time providing that services for them?
yes, no, not for them, for
Oh,
outside.
okay. For outside. Okay, okay. For
With my
outside.
boss, I told my
Ah.
boss that time that
Ah.
can I do this? Because I was so
Ah.
young, I didn't know what is right and wrong. And she said,
Ah.
yeah, as long as it's not involved with our company, then it's okay. So we did that.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So
Itulah.
how long were you doing the trainings with together with your husband?
I'm still doing the trainings, I reckon, but with him, it stopped when we got divorced. I
Ah.
took one. I got divorced when I was 32, I guess, 32 years old.
Oh, okay. So after your divorce, you're not doing the training anymore with him.
With him, no, but I bought over the company.
Or you bought over the
Bought
company.
over the company.
And then how long after that? So this is the time when did you start traveling and all that? What happens after that when you are on
Traveling.
your when you are on your own when you're 32 years old?
Oh, I was actually very depressed. I was in depression, and I met someone. I had a relationship, and I got betrayed again, and I was going through. I was spiraling down, spiraling down, spiraling down,
Ah,
until a girlfriend of mine. Her name is Anita. Very good friend. Very good friend.
ah,
Very beautiful soul. She
yeah.
told me to go and see this person
Mm,
for healing. Get to go
ah,
and see this person. So me being me, I told I don't believe in any healing. I only believe in God.
right.
And she told,
Okay.
she said, just don't be stubborn. Can you like just go for this? And I told her, okay. I went for one session, and I went for my first session, I think in 2009,
Ah,
2010.
yeah. So
And
and then what happened?
I went for my to talk about this relationship with my late ex-husband and then my current relationship and
Yeah.
how I felt suicidal. And she asked me this. I remember what she asked me. How's your relationship with your father?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what? She's talking about father. I said, no, I came here to see about me. And she said,
Ah,
yeah. So she started asking questions, and I was very surprised that, wow, whatever is happening in my life, it's repeated. It's repeated. That means I'm recreating what I've not settled with my father. I'm
ah,
recreating it. I recreated it with my late ex-husband and
right.
recreated it with the boyfriend I was with.
Oh, so maybe you can share with the audience,
Uh-huh.
what does it mean through that that healing session that you went? What was your learning from them? I mean, how do you discover the connections, the
Okay.
understanding? Yeah.
Actually, she was explaining, but I did it did not click to my brains, because I'm more of a heart person. So I
Yeah.
told her, give me a minute. So I went deep inside my heart and I asked her. She asked me one question. So, what benefit do you have being in that relationship where you are taken advantage of? You're
Ah.
not. Your kindness is taken advantage of. You're not appreciated.
Mm.
Has anyone been like this, or have you seen something? And that's where, when I went deep inside my heart, it clicked. I saw the pattern of me being me because I love love. I love love. No, I just
Okay.
love the feeling of love. I
Yeah.
love being
Yeah.
in love, and I
Yeah.
love to see love in people. But sometimes I realize that pattern is because of love. We push aside the not so nice things that a person has, the not so nice attributes a person has, we push it away and we just focus on the good ones, attributes.
Right. Right.
That's what I realized about me. And when I realized that, reality kicked in and I saw the benefit and I saw that I'm repeating all this my heart told me. Because her work was to only ask the question.
Right. So you're saying that in actual fact, we ourselves, without realizing it, attracting this to happen to us.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
therefore, when you have that session, make you realize that somehow or rather, without you knowing it, you created the situation.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's
Then,
amazing. Okay.
yeah, I asked her what is it. She told me it's subconscious, it's limiting beliefs. She explained very briefly. And I couldn't understand the full session, but I said, thank you very much. I feel better. At least I don't feel suicidal. And I went
Right.
back home, and that following week, that particular week, things just changed. I can't remember what changes happened, but I just know it was as though a veil was lifted, and I started seeing the pattern that I recreate the similar things in my life, similar
Mm.
betrayal, similar stuff. And I started. That's where I started asking more questions about to my heart. What is
Ah.
this? Why am I doing this? Why is this? Has this happened before?
Mm.
I started
Mm.
asking questions like that, and I got the pattern. And that's when I realized, oh, okay, it's not, when people say it's always God's doing, God is the creator, God does creates everything, yes.
Right. Right. Right.
But if we say no to it, if we say no to some creation, it won't happen. But when we allow certain things to happen, when we don't say no, like betrayal, I never said no to betrayal. I don't know what was betrayal.
Ah.
I never said no. So as long as I don't say no, of course my soul will recreate it and recreate it and recreate until I understood Oh, inilah namanya betrayal. No wonder semua orang betray.
So that's why kitanya believe, oh, it's betray, oh, tak habis-habis. Anybody, maybe the audience, anyone can relate to what Shirley is saying, the repeated patterns that happens in your life. Maybe you guys can share what are the repeated patterns that happens in your life, and maybe, do you feel that it could be that without us realizing it, that you're attracting it? Maybe share with us how you can relate to Shirley. So and then what happened next?
And the best part is when I analyzed this example, when I saw that betrayal pattern, I analyzed it and I saw
uh,
that betrayal pattern also exists in my father. He gets betrayed all the time. That's another like shocking thing for me. I said, oh my God, why did he get that? Why was he betrayed? Yeah, and why he always felt betrayed? But the similar part is we forgive easily. We don't hold on. I notice me and my
uh,
father don't hold on to the grudge,
uh,
not the anger. We just
uh,
feel sad. We feel sad, but we just tapala. It's okay. People just do whatever they do, and we are not perfect, correct or not? So we just forget about it. So
uh.
it gave me a wider perspective, and I really owe my Susan story of my life.
Yeah. Even Marisa is saying this is a story of my life, so she does relate to it. Yeah. And Shamita says,
The not the bad.
yes, not seeing the bad side because living the feeling of love. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have a question for my mother. How would you advise to young married women who are being betrayed? Can the marriage be saved?
Yes, yes, yes. I believe so. I believe so. If and it takes not only one person, it takes two people, two to tango.
Right.
If both are committed, both love each other, and both are committed to the relationship, it can be saved. I've actually had many people save their marriages. Even though I sometimes get when I ask, tune in and ask God, okay, are they meant to be together? And I hear, they're going to fight and stuff like that. Things are not going to be so comfortable. And I change that question. Is that marriage, is the relationship worth being saved? When
Oh.
when I ask
Mm.
that question, I get yes. So I'll tell these people, and I know when the couple work together, yes, definitely. My
Mm.
advice would be tolerance, lah.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna talk more about love and finding love and relationship next Friday. Yeah, right. Shirley's next week we're gonna have a panel of people, group of panel of speakers. Shirley will be one of them, and also my mother will be one of them as well. And hopefully to invite one of my sisters. I haven't asked her yet, but next Friday we will have another conversation about finding love and relationship. I hope you guys can join us. So from there, then what happens? That your realization, your journey. So what's next after that? What happens
Mm,
after you gone through your
I was
realization?
I was still in the relationship. I never stopped. I never
Mm.
gave up. And down the road, another few times because I never complete the learning. Another few times of betrayal happened.
Uh-huh.
It's a story about it. The third
Yeah.
time it happened that I realized, okay, Shirley, you are you addicted to this drama? What's going on? Are you like
Uh,
addicted to this? You love that person so much, but are you addicted to the pain? So that was another topic. The
oh,
addiction to pain. Wow.
addition to pain. Hmm.
Yeah, and I did not know how to live without sorrow.
Oh, because we're maybe so used to it. And then what happens if you have no sorrow, kan?
Not
Macam tak
used to.
biasa. Body not used to it. I
Correct.
see.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
okay. And then
So
what happened next?
I ended it with the person, and I met a few. I met one person after that who made me laugh. Not my boyfriend. Lah. We never got into couple. We laughed a lot, and I realized that okay, this person can really make me laugh. I love to laugh. I love people who can crack jokes and make me
Mm.
laugh. and this guy
uh,
really did a very good job in that. He was a young, way younger person, and he
uh,
showed me another aspect of life of how positive a person can be. He was a trainer, so he could speak very well,
uh-huh.
and he did a very good job in training. And he always motivated me. He gave me words of encouragement. He
Wow.
always inspired me to go and get whatever I want. Yep.
Yeah. So I have a question from my mother again. Why are the records happening?
What does that mean?
Records mean the things that you were mentioning, the sorrow. Why this keep happening? The patterns.
Okay, the sorrow, actually, I think I came with sorrow. Since child, I had asthma, not asthma, bronchitis. I had bronchitis. So I
Hmm.
always see things. I'm very observant since child, and I see how my dad and mom, how much they loved each other, but they used to fight. No, I used to see things like that. I used to be sad, and I used to be sad for everything that happened. Some children are just sensitive, and I was one of those sensitive child. And when my mom died, that was the she died. She passed away on my birthday. So
Wow.
yes. So she got sick for a few years, and then she passed away on my birthday. And for me, the biggest question is, you waited for me to turn 12 and then die on my birthday to show me how important I am to you.
Oh.
So it was
Wow.
torn sorrow, and also, my God, what else can a mother do? Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
that's
Right.
why the sorrow thingy started in my life.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. So
So
that's why I really
uh,
liked it.
yeah. So the title of our tonight's show is when you mention is how you allow love to lead
Oh,
your life. Yeah. So at what age, at which point that you realize that you allow love to lead your life?
okay. The very first time was when I was 10 years old, when I saw my mom diligently praying to God, even though her being diagnosed with cancer. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw, wow, her love for God is so strong.
Oh,
Regardless what situation, how much pain, she just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. So I
right.
knew love for God is very important. And when she passed away, I fell in love with one boyfriend when I was 12 plus, I think. But sebelum
Wow.
form before form 1 lah. During form 1 I
Ui,
met a
Dara,
person.
Form 1 also dah tahu love, ha?
Yes.
Ah,
God is very kind. God
ah,
knows that, God is very kind, because God knows love heals me.
right. Oh,
And my
okay.
mom just passed away. Yeah, my mom
Right,
just,
yeah.
I was trying my best to heal me and my sister. And God
Mm.
sent this beautiful guy to the school, and I met him, and we just fell in love.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Wow. So that means you have been experiencing this love since young, even though you have this sorrow, but you have the love
Yes.
that carries you through. Yeah?
Yes,
So it
yes.
carries you
And
through.
like I tell you, I never went looking for love. The love always comes and knocks to my door. from
Wow.
from from 1 to form 3, I was in this Kajang school, and I met that guy, and he's such a caring, loving, very nurturing person. And when we moved from Kajang to Klang, and you see, my neighbor was my late ex-husband. So I didn't go looking for love. Love just came and knocked. Hello, hi.
Walao, I have to go the whole world to look for my love. You not the come to the hello. I cari satu dunia. So okay. And then after you gone through your healing and you did the learning from there, then how do you get into okay, maybe this is something that I want to do, you know? So how did
Okay.
you get to that point?
Oh, that was another betrayal by a close friend.
Oh, another okay.
Yeah, another betrayal
Okay.
by a
Okay.
close friend. Yeah.
So I mean, like another betrayal, and then you
That
needed to.
yeah, that triggered the max. That trigger was the max point in my life, because I
Uh,
couldn't take it. It's somebody, my very close friend. I
uh,
love her so much, and that is when I realized, I started going bonkers. I won't say bonkers, but I started seeing lots of movies, like images used to just flash and flash and flash and flash. I remember I
Mm.
was 38 years old at that time, I reckon, and it used to flash and flash, and it was causing so much of distress within me. I used to hear messages, I was thinking I'm going mad. So
Mm.
I went again for one session and I got a healing, and I just continued because that session really helped me. I had to come out of this or die. I only had a few choices because I felt like suicidal. And I
Right.
told God, I don't want to take the life that you have given. I honor this body, I honor this life, and
Right.
help me. And Theta Healing is the one, the classes, when I started taking classes,
Right.
Lily, I went for classes and I learned how to clear beliefs and find out the answers, get connected to God because I wanted answers. I wanted why people do certain things. Why?
Ah.
Because if there is love, why do people do that? Yeah, that's why.
I totally can. I resonate that with you, Shirley, because I think for years and years I've always asked this question: why people do this? Why? I think my even my own family members get fed up with me because I always like to ask why. They get fed up because I ask so much why. But then through Theta Healing, I knew those understood the reason why I'm feeling the need to find out and understand the reason and how we can unblock the blockages or fixed belief, limiting belief that doesn't work for us.
Correct.
And yeah, so and I think that's really, really amazing. So maybe we share some pictures. So I remember you were sharing that you wanted to take classes, but you want to travel the world too, right? At the
Yes,
same
yes,
time.
yes.
So so where did you go first? You went
First trip
around.
was to Japan.
Oh this
First trip was to
this is
Japan.
this is you, Chewa Chewa.
Listen,
Ah,
I love rock concerts. Huh? I go
ah.
alone to all the rock concerts.
Oh,
So I've
don't
been
play
to
play
all the rock
rocker.
concerts. Yeah, Raymond.
Wow. This one?
this,
Come on.
this was in Jordan.
So how many countries you have traveled to?
Oh, this was the Black Sea, the Dead Sea,
Yeah.
Dead Sea.
Wow.
Um,
You like yeah, you've been traveling a lot around,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah, by God's grace.
Oh
Switzerland.
yeah. Yeah, Switzerland.
Well, I really wanted to do the Bollywood style,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no
Ah,
record. I wanted to roll.
so this is your this
Yes, that's my teacher. My teacher is sitting down there, Liz. That's her. These are my classmates. One behind me is Carol. The one in front of me is Jean. The one
ah
sitting at the bottom, that's Eunice. All these are my classmates, and they are fellow teachers as well.
ah. So this is when you were starting to learn theta healing at the time.
Yes, yes.
This is
This is Yiling and me. We went separately to Japan, but both of us did our basic, advanced, and deeper class in Japan. This was our graduation. Let's see how happy I was.
yeah. And we have here this picture. Where
Oh,
was
this
this?
is Montana. These are my friends, classmates from Montana.
Nice.
They come from different parts of the world. Yeah.
And here is the Bayana Stable. How was
Yes.
it meeting her? The creator of the Theta Healings, right? You get
It
to
was
learn that from yeah.
yes, yes. The first time I met her was in Japan, and I made a fool of myself. Cancel. When I told her I'm not going to be an instructor. Why not? I came to see you
Ah,
to express my gratitude for writing the books that you wrote and
right.
giving me lots of answers.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was during my masters.
Ah. And then
And
what she said?
she just gave me a smile, and I saw the she's very kind woman.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
very.
what she said to you?
She didn't say anything. She just
Yeah.
nodded
Sekali
her head.
tengok jadi super teacher kat sini. So and then after that you started to teach us
No, no,
and
I didn't. I did not. I
not
finished all.
immediately?
No, I
Yeah.
finished all my courses, and I did not because my intention was not to teach. No, I did not have any intention to teach. I was already running a successful business. I organized trainings, very successful.
Okay. So
So I
and then
didn't. didn't feel like teaching, didn't want to teach. And I just minded my own business. And one beautiful soul came to call me. Her name
Mm.
is Melanie.
Uh,
And she asked,
ah.
and she asked me, she came for a healing session. She called for a healing session. I did not have an office. I used to work from home since 2009.
Oh, you're more advanced than all of us.
She called up for session. I said, okay, come over. And when she came for a session and she asked me, can you teach me, please? Oh, so I had to clear my beliefs and teach her. I cleared my beliefs and teach her. I had phobia of public speaking, phobia of public places, massive phobia.
Oh, how come?
It's been there since child. So I cleared
Yeah.
that. I
Oh,
cleared that.
I see. I see. So, and then from her, then what happened after you did session for her? Then how did it transition to getting more and more and more? Did you have people coming to you more, or how did evolve to where you are today?
Actually, God sent. A few friends called me up and asked me, "This person has cancer. Can you? Do you want to work with this person?" I said, "Okay, let's try." Then this person has passed on. Do you want to work? Do you want to help this person? I said, "Okay, let's try." So it started like that. A few people, very serious illnesses, and I was very disheartened because both the clients that I assisted, they passed away.
Oh,
So the
okay.
cancer is the final stage. Final stage is not so
Uh,
good, and I couldn't witness a healing. Oh, I sat on this chair and I cried and cried and cried and cried.
oh,
I cried, really cried. I said, Greta, I don't think this is my work. Why are you sending people to me?
okay.
I don't know how to heal people, but you keep sending.
Oh,
And I just heard, allow, allow.
okay.
So I asked, what allow? Allow creator to heal. So I said, okay. So I just continued, and it's word of referral. I have not advertised my business.
Yeah.
Normally, people come and they come for session. They love the session. They see life changes. They book a package, or they refer
Mm.
10 other people, 20 other people. It's all referral. I'm very grateful
Oh,
to all my clients and students.
yeah. You can see here from all the pictures here. This was with
This was
yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, this was amazing. This was actually a divine. I think it was a divine event because God showed me. So this
Mm.
person, SK Dure, is the instructor for yoga teachers. So he was my yoga teacher, and
Mm.
when he before he started all this practice, we were friends. We used to talk to each other during yoga practices. And when he started it, I told him, "Go ahead, start that." And so when he had this good gathering, I was minding my own business, and I heard, "Give a talk to them." I said, "Give a talk to them. This number of people." So I I heard this voice, give a talk to them and talk about manifesting, because they are going to go out and do amazing work with their students.
Uh,
Okay, so
oh.
I that was my first time, public speaking on a big scale like that. First time in my
Uh,
life, and I actually
oh.
clicked leaves as usual, and I went and gave, and that was in Broga. Wow, the amount of light I witnessed shining through all of them. I just knew, not all of them, but I knew most of them. They are going to do
Wow.
important. They're going to reach out to important students, yeah, and
That's
make a difference.
amazing. And then
Yeah.
we have here students. That's where your office is right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Different saja
Uh,
saja lah posting.
ah. And then we have here, I wish I was in the class.
Yes,
Ta-da! That was me.
let's
You
live
guys.
right.
So we had so much fun. We have
Yes,
some questions here. Let me see.
yes. Yes.
Um, oh, yeah. Oh, Anju is here. Hi, Anju.
Thank
And
you.
we have also Angela. Angela, I'm going to interview her tomorrow. Everyone, please come and watch her. Yeah, she's going to share with us how we're going to help, get our kids to eat more healthier food,
Wow.
healthy lifestyle, healthier lifestyle. I have very hard time to get my kids to eat vegetables and all that. So we got a good habit specialist here. So tomorrow she's going to share her knowledge at 4 o'clock. the interview that I will have with her. So she'll share her knowledge. So thank you so much, Angela, for joining us. And Shamini she has a question. She said, thank you,
Oh,
Shirley.
okay.
All the time you are doing wonderful job teaching yoga. She has one soalan cepumas for you.
What's that?
Are
Are
you
you
ready
ready?
for a new soulmate?
How do I answer that? Am I ready, creator? I hear not yet.
Yeah. So maybe everyone, maybe you could share what are the takeaway you have from Shirley, from her sharings today, how you could relate to her story today. Please do comment and share with us. What is this? Nathan was saying what? You will never get an answer for certain. Why in our mind? What's your thought on this, Shirley? Question.
You will
Yeah, if you
never
have
get.
any other questions for Shirley, this is the time for you to ask. Yeah, okay, this Nathan is the question to you, Shirley.
Okay. I believe that we get answers based on our understanding. Yeah. I
Okay.
believe
Yeah.
the right answer comes to help us at the right timing. I truly believe in that. If
So,
we, yeah,
mm, yeah.
if we stop the logical part for a while,
Mm,
if we just give our doubts, our fears, our anxieties, all this slight rest, I believe, yeah,
mm,
we get answers. Because all these beautiful souls, all these people who have achieved amazing stuff, Einstein, Tesla, all these people got answers, and who provided them the answers? It's always
yeah.
creator. Yeah.
So, I just want to ask you, like, what are your, what would you advise? What the advice you can give to the audience today? Whenever what if the patterns keep repeating to themselves? What can they do to
Okay.
realize, and how do they overcome it and analyze or understand it? What's your suggestion? What's
Okay. I would um okay. I would seriously ask you to sit down and ask yourself, what do you get from that pattern repeating?
mm,
You go and check when was the first time. This is what I teach all my students. Where did it begin first? Yeah, where did it begin? Normally it starts at childhood, and what are you getting? What benefit are you getting? Having that pattern repeat. So you don't look outside. This person is doing this. This person is doing this, but you look within and see what are you receiving from that pattern. And the
mm,
best time to do this would be when
mm.
you're praying, or when you're almost sleeping, or when you're showering. Uh,
Oh.
water is a good healing element. So when you ask these questions, you in a focused prayer, you will get the benefit from within. There will be some benefit, and you see what are you learning. So as long as you know the benefit, and you know you can get the benefit without the negative pattern,
Mm.
then your subconscious will, you consciously can make a decision. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because it's quite difficult when something bad happens to us. A lot of times we will look, oh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me. Is the other one? I'm the one feeling. So it's not easy because it's our habit to always see what they're doing to us rather than, hey, what do I get obligating this thing to happen? What is it I'm trying to learn? Yeah, what the benefit? So
Yeah.
those are, so guys, yeah, when you pray, ask yourself, look within, go when you're showering, when you when you're praying, yeah, when you're about to sleep. So maybe those are the things that you can ask. And Anila, I have a question here. What's your advice for those of us who are experiencing put
our,
on
our own
ah
away.
mechanics? How should we deal with this? What kind of supports are available? Why should everyone experience at least basic DNA class? Your next one. Okay. So,
So awakening happens at different states of our age. Yeah, there's a specific timing where this awakening happens, and I always believe that awakening leads you to another path. Yeah, it leads you. If you get that exact learning during that period, your next path will be completely different. How you look forward to the next part, it depends on how you awaken. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, it can be hard. There are so many ways. There are so many advices, so many ancient advices on awakening. And many ways. People have looked out for sexual awakening through sexuality, awakening through pain,
Mm.
awakening through suffering,
Oh.
and awakening through vices. There are so many ways. So I would suggest your strong relationship with God. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not talking about only religion, only praying as per what our religion, beautiful religion requires us to. I'm talking about the connection here. And
Ah.
yes, connection here and connecting to the soul, connecting to the soul part of us where we get divine assistance. That's very, very important.
Oh, so I think I noticed maybe most of the time we are so focused on the rituals. I think in a lot of religion we are so focused on the rituals we do and praying, but we're not really connecting to God and
Yes,
asking the answer. So I
yes,
think what I realized that when I learned Theta Healing through you, I felt major connection with Allah, you know, and I can get the answers from Him because finally when I pray, I get it. I got the answer.
yes,
I whatever question I want to ask, I can ask, and I can just ask, okay, what do I do? All the answers coming from him. So because there is a connection, and it's really, really amazing, Shirley, what you have helped. And guys, please, 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 please come and you can always contact Shirley. I will share with you through there's One Love in Facebook, right? How do I
one
say?
with
I
love.
just put one with love on her Facebook, and I will share with you later on. You can also do a comment if you need the her information. You can contact her, and talk to her, and have sessions with her, or even go for her classes if you want to, because her classes, last time I used to be a student to Asia Works, and that was personal development. But after last year during the pandemic, I realized that it's not enough just on the personal development part, but it's really connecting the spiritual part of it. you know
Mm,
that's what was missing, I think. What was missing before, but now I think because maybe people realize that we are ready for that learning can actually. Huh?
yeah. Yeah, and answering Anila's question, so having support is very important. That's why I just went all over the world for the classes that I wanted to, because I wanted that support. Nobody in
Mm,
Malaysia understood what I was going through. I was born intuitive. No, as a
yeah.
child, I could read minds, I could see things, but nobody understood what I was explaining. And when I was
Mm,
going through my awakening, it was very drastic. It was just too much, and no one understood. So this pushed me, because the teacher who taught me is in Australia and other parts of the world. So this
yeah.
pushed me to go, okay, go and find your answers. And when I went travel, I saw no matter which country they are, these
Mm,
issues are norm. These are the issues that they have, the kids experience, the adults experience, and
mm,
I learned how they handle it. And I went
mm,
like, wow, if we can bring some little information, even 5% of the information on how to handle tough situations without being disheartened, without
mm,
getting angry, without being,
mm,
without crying our lungs out and being suicidal. If we
yeah.
just need that ability, and that's why I started teaching this.
Wow, that's amazing. And just share with me, because I remember you telling me that you could have lived outside Malaysia.
Yeah,
That story I will never forget, because you could have been to stay in Hawaii, yeah? You meant to be stay in
yeah.
Hawaii, and then you decide to choose to stay in Malaysia instead and bring what you learned here. Why? Yeah.
Hey, I guess the love I have for this country and land. My
Mm.
great grandfather left India and went to Burma, and my grandfather left Burma and came to Malaysia. And
Mm.
I truly love Malaysia, and I see the amount of believers. We believe in God. Yeah,
Mm.
we have this unity, we have this harmony, we have this love for one another. I
Right.
love the energy here. And when my teacher Vaina gave me a reading and told me you'll be very happy in Hawaii, and I just
Mm.
knew my rebel part. Well, what makes you think that I cannot be happy in Malaysia? But well, and not to disrespect her. And I decided, you know what? If I'm going to be happy, a place does not make me happy. The
Right.
happiness is within. Yeah, I
Right.
rely
Yes.
on myself to be happy, and I will do my work here. That's what
Mm.
I guess the love.
I think, yeah, what's my takeaway here from you today, especially at the end, what we are happening to our life right now, I think most importantly is the happiness inside me is, you know, that I need to make really, really do the work inside me to fill out whatever that I need to understand, you know.
Yeah.
I think not many people are willing to do that work. Yeah. What
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought
Why do you think it's like that?
um sometimes we are also humans, so survival instinct, to survive,
Ah.
to do commitments. I gave up, I stopped doing my training company 2 years ago.
Mm,
2 years before, yeah, 2 years, 3 years ago, and I decided to just do my healing. And
mm,
I remember asking myself, are you sure you want to do this? But my heart was not there. I was not
mm.
happy doing. I'm very grateful for the training business since 21 years old, darling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has provided me millions, and I'm very grateful for the people I've met, the lives I've
Mm,
touched. But I told Creator, I said, Creator, I'm not as happy as I would be when I do this, and I need to pay my bills. And I asked, what do I do? Do I do what I love, or do I do what I don't love so much right now? And
ah,
that's why I use love to lead my life. Huh? I just went with do what you love. It's okay. What's the
yeah.
worst that can happen? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? The
That's
worst.
really that's the amazing that uh, yeah. I think at the end I will always teach my kids also to just do what they love and lead
Yeah,
their yeah, and
yeah,
lead our life with love, right?
correct.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shirley. I think you have really shared so much amazing sharings to the viewers today, and I look forward for our next session next Friday. And thank you everyone for joining us. If you have any last questions, you can still ask. Have you? We are ending this session soon, but I just I see here. Oh, yes, agree. Liz Butcher, basic DNA brought us closer to understand ourselves better and how to understand our soul. Search in a structured, uh,
Structured.
structured way. Yes. And then, Cik Manis here, so what is behind inner nadi and blink crystal? Okay, yes. She's asking this question.
Okay, so
Okay.
the inspiration behind Inner Nadi is an amazing. Okay, Inner Nadi is my healing company. My healing company's name is Madhu Soul Awakening and Inner Nadi. Yeah. Uh, how that came about is one day I was just almost sleeping, and I connected to Creator, and I asked Creator, okay, Creator, what can I name my company? What
Mm.
is my talent? What is my skill? And God showed me. I heard this word, not. I heard this word in Tamil, ulnadi. Ul is inside and nadi. So I was like, oh, Creator won't give answers in Tamil because I'm not a Tamil speaking person. Oh,
uh,
this could be from Creator. So I say, it's okay. So I just slept. I slept, and the next day morning, in that sleep, when I was sleeping, I got this amazing dream. I saw around 12 people sitting in a circle, and I saw there was this an ancient knowledge, and the knowledge was about Nadi.
you know the
Nadi,
okay.
Nadi, yeah,
Mm.
and it's a pulse. And when I heard that, and I asked it, I woke up, I asked it, okay, what's this about? And I heard from Creator that I have the ability, small little ability, to tune into people's pulse to know what's going on within them.
Oh, yo.
Like, oh, really? Yeah. I will really, I don't know.
Don't
But I
play,
said,
play.
apa
Uh,
lah, I didn't know, I don't know. So I just went,
uh,
okay, I'll take the name. I'll take the name. I trust, I trust. And
wow.
Blink's crystal is I do sell crystals. I do sell mandi bunga products. Uh,
Mm.
Crystals and mandi bunga. It's to help everyone to feel the unconditional love. Yeah, those
Yeah.
support,
So
support.
that's why I believe everybody needs a Shirley in their life. I have my Shirley. Okay, thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. So please join us tomorrow at Saturday at 4 p.m. And then we're just going to wrap up for tonight. And Shirley, I learned so much from you today. I'm looking forward to learn from you more. I'm looking forward for all the classes that's coming. And please do comment. Thank you guys. And yeah, she has a lot of beautiful. Okay, these earrings. You see these beautiful earrings? It's from Shirley. You see, and it's crystal. What crystal is this? Shirley, I put that apa crystal ni.
Tiger eye, good. Tiger eye.
Ah,
Tiger eye.
tiger eye. What does tiger eye do?
Tiger eye. Yeah.
So I have like so many of this. I have blue, pink, light pink, yellow, green. Semua color I ada. So
I wanted to tell you this. You are doing an amazing job. The topics that you are choosing, it's amazing. I feel that you
oh,
are doing amazing, trying to relay messages and to many people.
thank you, Alhamdulillah. This is from
But
all your support and your teaching. So we are just all doing God's work lah. Itu je kan.
yeah. So let's
Ah.
have fun while doing God's work.
Yeah, have fun. Thank you so much, everyone. See you again tomorrow and maybe next week on Friday on topic of love. Shirley is coming back. So you want to talk to Shirley? That's the time you can to us. Tonight is about her, introduction to her, to everybody. And you'll see more of her soon again. Okay?
Everyone,
See
thank you
you
for
again.
joining.
Thank you for joining. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Tunggu Shirley, tunggu.